Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. They're talking about the crime in Barbados as it continues unabated. People are just talking crap. There's always been crime in Barbados, okay? Now, in the advent of social media, a lot is being publicized. It's being put on social media. People, the first thing they do is pull out their cameras and take a video or take a photo, but it's going up on social media. But there's always been crime in Barbados, in the world. But you know that I blog on Barbados, so there's nothing new. There's nothing new with everything in life, as you can see. One thing is for certain is change, and it's not changing to get better. Okay, if something is not changing to get better, and you know from the history of life here in this domain that there's always a change, and your books are telling you that you are falling, your change is a fall, you're not getting any better. This should be expected. Okay, there's nothing unexpected about what's happening. So two masked armed men dressed in all white, they held up and robbed the sports slash karaoke bar in St. David's. That happened earlier this morning. Today is the 23rd day of August 2025. No injuries were reported. The guys, the masked guys, they drove off in a swift car with higher plates, and people are assuming, it's being assumed, that they could be the same guys involved in the previous attack in nearby Newton. Okay, so Newton is the area where the COO of IDB, the Inter-American Development Bank, Francesco, he was shot at. He opened his door and someone shot at him. So, that's going to be in the throes of of Barbados. They're going to just be, I tried to hold my throat and I did it too tight. They're going to be grabbing their throats, grabbing their pearls or whatever, because it was a diplomat. It happened in a diplomatic area where you house your diplomats. So it's creeping. It's creeping up into areas now where people are armed now. They're armed. They just caught him off guard. Because sometimes you get too comfortable. People get very comfortable. Oh, it doesn't happen here. We are very safe in this neighborhood. Now, they're moving up onto the golf courses, and they're coming to where the money is at. Okay, they're coming to where the money is at. You should have expected it. And you should be thankful that it lasted as long as it did. You say 40 years without any incidences. Oh, okay. So yeah, so this video, I cannot play. I don't know if I said it for YouTube purposes. I'm not going to play it because, it takes too long to upload, and they're looking to see if there's it's too much. So it's a still video, but it's only 10 seconds long, and you just see people running through and pulling things off of people and that kind of stuff. But this should be expected. This should be expected when you see things happening in your world, because your world could be just in your house, in your yard. When you see things happening and you do not say anything, you are supporting the fall. You are supporting the fall of mankind. Okay, so expect it, because you're really not doing anything to make things better. Okay, you do not exist to make things better. You're just going along for the ride. You're just waiting for the white man to tell you what you should believe or what you should not believe, and what you should accept, and certain things you accept and then other things is gossip. You're just waiting for the white man to tell you how you should think, and you don't even realize that that's happening. You don't even realize that that phone in your hand and what you are reading on the social media platforms, and maybe in your newspaper, or maybe you're looking at CNN, you do not realize that your mind is being programmed, okay? And a lot of things that you wouldn't have believed, you are believing because you're seeing it from CNN, for example. You are being controlled. Your mind has been hijacked. Your mind has been hijacked and you are being controlled, okay? So you work on that. You work on that, because when Noah, I'm talking about the Bible again. When Noah put out his hand and said, "Take my hand if you want to live," and you told him to go F himself. And they said, it's going to be worse after that. It's not getting any better. It's not going to get any better. What do you expect? Actually, what do you expect? Okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.